My name is Hussam Ali. I work as the Director of Modern Methods of Construction in ROSHN Group. I think the biggest barriers at the moment is a general lack of awareness on what truly constitutes modern methods of construction. You know, that kind of lack of awareness cascades down from top level to project owners, to the designers, to the architects. So we have a lot of work to be done in terms of raising that awareness, designing for modern methods of construction, making our project designs, conducive for modularity and so on. I think another major point to be made here is the fledgling, let's call it the fledgling situation on the regulations front. So the government is already starting to push through some regulations in terms of, building code regulations, labor regulations, to allow this sector to truly take off. So we're pretty much lagging a few years behind the Asian economies, Far Eastern economies, but I think, slowly, surely, but we'll get there soon. I think one of the easiest quick wins here for projects to do is really integrate modern methods of construction very early in the design process. So what's often done by most project owners is that you have a project that's designed, it's tendered, and then after the tendering and the award process, you have a contractor who's going and shopping for modern methods of construction, although the designs were not initially reflecting what we call designing for manufacturing and assembly. So there are principles that have to be embedded very early on in the project design. So I think there's more and more positive momentum along that. So I'm meeting a lot of people from major giga projects, and there's more and more awareness on the need to integrate those principles very early on in the process. The other thing that I can touch on is, the regulations. I think I always tell my colleagues, building the foundations for MMC, there's very solid plans. ROSHN is one of them. We're making major strides along that direction, but we also need support from the top down, from the government, from the regulators, from the banks who are not familiar with financing projects with modern methods of construction. So I think that would be a winning formula for the country as a whole.